Happy Friday, everybody, and Evie. Thank you very much for appreciating today's title. It came to me in a spur of a moment and I realized I need to go with it. Because we're about to end this Manfred's whole career. Or at least we're gonna try today.
I have a feeling we're not gonna manage today, but it will be the start of the end.
The kinks are already in his armor. We just need to penetrate his defenses and make sure that he can never bully anybody else again. Also, congrats on being first and second, and hello Mortenot. I don't underestimate Manfred. I am just confident in our ability to outwit him, and I believe that will be part of the overarching story of this episode.
We are absolutely better. Even though it doesn't feel like it right now. Like my nose is itchy and my eyes are tearing.
What?
Tearing. They're tearing.
Is it the cold turkey effect from not having been playing Tears of the Kingdom for 20 minutes?
20 minutes at least.
I was gonna say, yeah, you've gone a whole 20 minutes without playing. I'm very proud of you. Also, what did you do to your hair? You have a anime character, like main character hair over here. No, it's gone.
That's probably what's irritating my eye.
An eye over your glasses.
Well, I felt it move. Well, yes, my hair also goes here in between.
What? It's on top of your head.
Yeah, and I felt it move on my forehead.
Happy Friday, everybody.
It feels so weird if you're off on Thursday and then you work still on Friday, and then the Friday already feels a bit like a Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, but it was so nice to go to work today. Like, the train was empty, the bus was empty, the streets are empty. It's like everyone took the Friday off as well. I mean, why wouldn't you? An extra long weekend.
There's actually a German word for this. When a holiday falls on one day during the week, and then you take the day off leading out of or into the weekend, so you bridge the day between the holiday and the weekend. That's called a Brückentag.
A bridge day. Which makes sense.
So a lot of people had that today. We didn't. I received a total of 1 email today at work. That's usually more.
From actual people?
Are there unactual people?
Well, yeah, I also get a lot of automated emails.
Okay, I don't count those.
But from, yeah, like actual people, I think I got like 1 or 2 as well. It was kind of boring today. It was also a good day because I had some good meetings, which I didn't think would be good. But still, it's so nice. It was so nice.
I very much enjoy the days when I can just take care of stuff that I haven't been able to before, because I don't have many meetings, I don't get other people coming to me with stuff.
Honestly, I should have used this day for that, but I just couldn't. Like, I've been busy for a few hours, but to be completely honest, not with my own work, but with other people's work.
But if you're doing it while you're at work, technically it's your work, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not necessarily supposed to do that work, but because the person who usually does it wasn't in today, I decided to just do it so that it isn't as much on Monday when the person is back.
So you did other people's work?
I wasn't motivated to do my own work.
But you did something.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very nice of you.
And in that regard, it was kind of a long day. You know, sometimes you just have that.
Fair enough. Also, the more I just sit here and move around slightly, I can hear my chair creaking. And my homework for the weekend will be to give this thing a good oiling. Because I can... If I do this, there is no sound, but there it is. I don't know if a microphone picks that up. I hope not. Yeah, I will just sit here and not move, which will be very, very good for my posture, because it won't.
Can't all have a chair like mine.
The difference, Tifa, is that on an average day I sit in this chair for like 8 hours because this is also where I work.
Yeah, fair.
And then I sit here again for a couple hours 4 times a week because we're streaming. So my chair gets a lot more use than yours.
Your chair already started creaking like a week after we had it though.
Why though? So you gave me the bad one.
No, you just sit wrong.
How do I sit wrong?
I don't know, but you're obviously not sitting correctly.
I've got my butt underneath me and my head up here and in between is body. So, how am I?
Oh, whatever works.
Groundhog and I are packing her stuff and moving her out, so we're gonna be lurking.
Oh.
Okay.
Exciting. If you can still hear us.
Yes, please.
Hi, have fun
Yes,
packing.
and thank you for the lurk.
I will do some mental lifting for you guys.
I hope she actually won't, because whenever she touches anything that needs to be packed, it gets bulkier somehow, and then it doesn't fit anymore.
You're overreacting.
You know how before I've called you the catalyst to our greatness? Because you just draw good things out of me usually. Not when it is about packing anything.
You're just too German when it comes to this. My packing is just fine. You're just like, oh no, this shirt needs to be above the other shirt.
Tifa, I've never seen anybody as bad at packing anything as you are. It doesn't matter whether it's groceries, it doesn't matter whether it's luggage. You
it
are
just needs
bad
to be
at
in the suitcase.
Tifa, left to her own devices, when you go to the store with her and she packs away groceries, because I know a lot of American supermarkets, they pack your bags for you, at least I've seen that. Over here that's not a thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's also like a movie thing or not, where you have a packer.
Correct
us.
Correct
that's
us
quite nice.
if we're spouting untruths. Over here, you put the stuff on the thing, then the thing moves. Wait, what was your movement for conveyor belt? Was it this? That's a callback.
That was in the store this week, wasn't it?
No, that was a while ago during the stream when you wanted to say the conveyor belt and you were like... Anyway, you put your stuff on the thing and then the person rings it up and then they place it on the thing and then you need to put it into your bag or whatever you have. Now, I'm not one to judge, I mean, shockingly I know, but I'm not one to judge for other people around me how they do their stuff. But Tifa, for example, puts toast
I
at
do
the
not put
bottom,
toast at the bottom.
and then she puts heavy stuff on top.
That is a lie. I have not put toast at the
She has
bottom.
put fruit and vegetables at the bottom, and then like a jar of marmalade and other heavy objects on top.
You can put marmalade on apples. Or on potatoes. I mean, that's completely fine. But I do not put toast at the bottom. Not even I do
Tifa,
that.
would you want heavy objects placed on you? What do you mean? What is this?
I do really like to sleep with a heavy pillow on my face. That's quite nice. Like the pressure on your head is really... Is relaxing the right word? It's really comfy.
Oftentimes I ask myself how you lived this long. I like heavy pillows on my face.
It's really nice.
I really thought you said Tifa was bad at pegging, not packing. Potentially both, but I was on about the latter, yes. Packing with a k sound. I need to pronounce my words, but I'm sorry.
Well, it sounds almost exactly the same. Also, Ranger, go get that PS5.
I will drink with you.
I still think you should skip the PS5, but you know.
Wait, is this one of those days again where everybody knows something about Ranger usually and I don't? Let me check Discord real quick. What are you people talking about?
Well, the nice thing is Ranger actually gets money from work to buy a PS5 and therefore gets a PS5 for free. That's quite nice. I mean...
Ranger is currently on his way to purchase a PlayStation 5. Why am I always behind the things? Why am I so bad at keeping up with people posting things? I'm sorry, I feel like whenever stuff like this happens, I feel like I'm a horrible friend.
It wasn't posted in our own Discord as well.
Still, I have access to it.
Yeah, but you probably missed the notifications or something. Like, a lot has been coming by the past few days, especially with Tears of the Kingdom talks. Lots of messages, it's alright. But PlayStation is getting a Ranger. Ranger is getting a PlayStation 5.
Honestly, PlayStation is getting a Ranger and they should be very happy about that. That is the true winning move here. But do you not have that? Like, I'm the kind of person, we've talked about this before, I'm not only very socially awkward, which you can tell sometimes, usually, I'm also really bad at keeping up with people, even friends.
Well, I have the same. Discord is usually different. Like, I read most of the messages. I often just forget to answer, and I'm the same in my personal life. Like, I usually see some friends like once every 3-4 months.
But you're better at this than I am. I have this like death spiral thing mentally, where somebody sends me a message, for example, even if it's like a direct message. They send me a message, I see it,
and then you forget to reply.
And then I swipe away because I'm doing something. And then 2 days later I remember, and then I forget again. And then a week after that I remember, I look and I'm like, it's been 9 days.
But that's normal, I have the same. It's
I'm
just
a dick.
My friends are used to it.
I wish I could change this part of me.
Still don't feel the need to get a PS5.
Personally,
yeah, I agree. We bought a PS4 back then.
I bought a PS4.
You bought a PS4 back then and still regret getting that into the house.
I bought a PS4 a couple weeks before Sony went like, you know, we really like money and we should start porting games to the PC. Like, that's what happened. Basically, you can all thank me, because if I hadn't bought that PlayStation 4 for cheap back then, the whole like Spider-Man, God of War, all of these games coming to the PC, that would have never happened. I specifically bought the thing for the exclusives because, like, when did I buy the PS4? Like a couple of years into its lifetime. So
a long time ago.
I missed out on a couple of games, a few exclusives that I haven't been able to play, so I'll get it now. And then I started playing the Uncharted collection or something like that. That was cheap at the time.
I played like 2 hours of that, and then I never touched it. The whole PS4 again.
And then they were like, oh yeah, our games will also now be on Steam, some of them at least. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just wait for that then, because if I can get it on a PC, I'll buy it on a PC. I have PS4, no regrets. I agree.
Fair.
For me, like, I've done this before, I'll do it again. How many PS5 exclusives are there now?
I only had no regrets with the PS3, and the game I'm thinking of that I really enjoyed playing on it isn't even here.
Which one?
I forgot the name. It was that fantasy.
You mean
What?
Folklore?
Folklore, yes.
Where's my copy of Folklore? Because I know we have one, but it's not in the
I think we even have 2 on
PS3 games up there. No, we sold one because we had 2 copies for some reason.
Yeah, I think I bought you one once, and one was like an American version or something.
No, I had one, and when you played it over here, that was when it was the long distance, and when you bought a copy yourself. Something like that.
Thought it would have been here around the corner, but I actually don't see it. Maybe it's in the living room.
I have no idea. Where's the list of PS5 exclusives?
Do they already have more than 6?
No, I still think it's something like that. Wikipedia.
Why is Death Stranding on that list? That's also on the PC.
That's why I clicked this website away, because I don't agree with this list. So, 13 pages on Wikipedia. Astro's Playroom, which is like the, hey, look what the PS5 can do. Cool, but I don't need it. Demon's Souls, the remake of the 2000 whenever PS3 game. I would like to play that.
Is that a PlayStation 5 exclusive?
Yes.
Really?
I imagine at some point that one will make its way to the PC, just like Bloodborne. Maybe in like 10 years or whatever. If they don't, I'm okay with that, because I got the original Demon's Souls up there. I didn't like Bloodborne. I've played like 2 hours of it. I can't get past the first boss. It's too difficult for me. So it's fine. Destruction All-Stars, don't care. Final Fantasy 15, don't care. It looks like Devil May Cry to me. Sorry. The second part of the Final Fantasy VII remake so far has only been announced for the PS5. The first one has been ported to the PC. Like to the point where they even made a big deal about it running on the Steam Deck. I would imagine it will be there. 16. 16. Did I say 15? I'm sorry, 16. Horizon Call of a Mountain.
Fody.
Cool, but
Happy
again,
Friday.
Hello Fody, what she said. Marvel's Wolverine doesn't even have an a release date yet. Could be cool. Since Spider-Man was ported to the PC, I would imagine Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine will also eventually end up there.
Well, for now, Spider-Man 2 is a PlayStation 5 exclusive.
It's only been announced for that year. And again, it's usually like a year or two before they announce that they bring them to the PC, which is fine with me. I have an infinite backlog.
If you can wait.
I've got stuff to play. R-Type Final 3 Evolved. Does anybody remember R-Type?
I don't think I've ever even heard of it or
It's
seen
a
it.
side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. It's a classic.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, I believe, was also in a leak that might come to PC at some point. If it doesn't, like...
R-Type was dope. Well, now you need to get a PS5 to play R-Type something 3.
Oh, and 2 other games I hadn't heard of. Rise of a Ronin by Team Ninja. Again, I would imagine it will be on PC at some point.
Oh, that looks like that samurai game.
Ghost of Tsushima, which still needs a PC release. Still waiting for that. And Stellar Blade.
Most of them don't really ring a bell.
Also been announced, and that's it. Yeah, I would imagine that
Sorry.
it will be on PC at some point. I would imagine. If you have a PS4, I don't see that anybody needs to buy a PS5. Unless you don't have a PS4, in which case you might buy a 5, because then you can play both, I guess. That's neat. Backwards compatibility is nice.
I'll stick to my Switch. I don't think I've ever used a console as much as the Switch.
Same. Actually, PS3. Because the one I had was also backwards compatible with PS1 and PS2. And I never had a PlayStation 2. So I bought, leading up to the release of a PS3, I bought the entire catalog of PS2 games that I missed out on. Which was good, because by then they were much, much cheaper. And then I played them on the PS3. That was nice. I very much enjoyed that. I got excited with the desk.
No, I was gonna say, why is everything shaking?
That's why she looked so concerned, like the T-Rex was appearing or something.
Like mainly the screens were like...
Yeah, the monitor arms are like, woo. Final Fantasy games are a bit tempting to me, but they could get PC ports. They probably will. And if those are good, there's no need for a PS5. That's my line of thinking too. Could easily see myself getting one like 3 or 4 years if they come out with more good stuff. Yeah, same. If they ever make something where like, I need to play this, then yes, but so far. Switch Live and PC, obviously. That's what I'm going with as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So many good games.
Also very happy that Microsoft at some point decided, you know what, this whole Xbox thing is nice, but let's also bring them to the PC, like the Forza games. I'm okay with that. I like it when more people can play the games.
Yeah, but they also want to sell the consoles, of course.
I honestly don't think that's their main goal anymore. Because for every game for every Xbox game sold, they also still get a licensing fee. So why take the loss on selling the hardware at the beginning? Later on, you make money off of that. If you can just you can drop out of the entire hardware business, but you have a licensing fee still.
And I do get why some people buy games on like consoles only. Not everyone has a good gaming PC, and in the end,
it can be way more convenient too.
That can also be way more expensive to get a PC that can run everything you want to play. So I also get that you just get, let's say, PlayStation 5, and then just buy all the games on there, whether they're exclusive or not.
And you usually don't have to worry about, will it run?
Yeah.
What stuff works with it? Can my stuff run it? Yeah.
A lot of people nowadays just have like a laptop that can't run it, probably.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but still.
No.
If you buy a console... Switch.
What? I think I heard what you said, but it didn't make sense in my head.
If you have to buy a console, you might as well buy the Switch.
Oh, I thought you said Twitch. I'm like...
Buy Twitch to play games.
Yes, everybody should buy Twitch. I mean, you could try, but it's gonna be expensive, I think. 185 hours in Xenoblade 3. Impressive. Still
Very
chapter
nice.
7. Still doing the quests. Love how much playtime I'm getting out of these games. Also one of the absolute best stories I've played.
Yes.
I told you, and I'm happy you feel the way I did.
But that's how you should look at it now. You pay like, what, 50 bucks for one game? Or like 60? How much?
Yeah.
Let's say
60.
Let's say 60 bucks. And you have that many hours out of it. In the end, you have to pay Nintendo for all the hours you get out of it.
That's why we bought the collector's edition. We're like, no, 60 is not enough. Please, please take more money. Give it to Monolith Software, please. Give it to every single person working there.
Well, we bought that
rain.
one from a scalper.
We had to. We tried to buy it from Nintendo. Nintendo betrayed us. We've talked about this at length. I'm still salty.
But they redeemed themselves for Tears of the Kingdom. All crimes that they may have committed in
all
the past...
Nintendo crimes have been forgiven.
Have thereby been forgiven.
All crimes have been committed by Nintendo, is what Tifa said. If we're suddenly gone and you just see like a dust explosion or whatever, it's the Nintendo SWAT team coming in through the door. The FBI, open up! Except it's gonna be Nintendo, so there'll be nothing left of us. We'll just be disintegrated in a storm of Nintendo-ishness.
Probably. But I think it will take a while before we're there. Like, they're probably still hunting a lot of other people streaming illegal stuff, making illegal games. Like, they're still busy.
The people who pirated Tears of the Kingdom before release
and started streaming it 2 weeks early. They're still hunting all of those people.
I find it crazy, for lack of better terms, that some people are so intent on chasing clout, like they are so hell-bent on getting their name out there or whatever, that they go like, I'm gonna steal a game and I'm gonna tell the world that I did it. Especially for, like, those two are already bad enough. But add to that Nintendo is notorious for shutting that shit down, which I fully understand. It's like, well...
I mean, it's probably like, oh, there are so many already doing it, I'll go under the radar.
Yeah, I hope they didn't. Oh well.
Not the smartest thing I've seen people do, but oh well.
Yes, definitely not. Just Yoshi costumes and Toads flying in through the windows.
Like all of a sudden this mushroom comes in and then just gas starts coming out of it.
Yes, and then we get like knocked out. Yeah. Suddenly Bowser appears on screen. Whoa!
SWAT team sparkling from the star they took just in case.
Somebody in a Mario costume comes in, goes like, welcome to Smash Bros, motherfucker. Slaps the shit out of me.
Nintendo.
Yeah. It's me. You're served with papers. You're sued. Something like that. Yeah, I fully understood. This is why we never told people where we live. Like whenever somebody has us in a pass, I'm like, from an unknown location, somewhere in Germany. That's why. Because we're coming to you from our streaming bunker.
Honestly, I'm not sure if that works with Nintendo.
No, they know.
I remember
they
reading
know where we live. Nintendo
about
knows.
Someone working at GameStop, I think it was as well, who leaked that the Switch is getting its own Zelda design before it was announced in the Nintendo Direct. They actually managed to track him down, contacted the GameStop and had him fired.
Damn. What do we know? What do you remember? What he posted? Was it just text or was it like a screenshot of the
No, it was
SKU?
just a hint that there will be a release. So if you're planning on buying one, you might want to wait for that.
Oh, imagine if they only had told one retailer at the time. So they're like, okay, it's GameStop.
No, if I remember the story correctly, he posted it on Twitter or something. Then Nintendo
and then
found
they went
out...
just through the freaking history and his comments where it's like, oh, I work at GameStop.
I have no
in
clue
this
how they
mall,
found it.
in this city, in this place, in the USA. And
They found out where he worked and he got fired a day later.
Yeah, they'll track you through a VPN. That's how powerful they are. Yes, Nintendo owns the VPN. That's what the N in VPN actually stands for. It's not for network, it's for Nintendo.
Yeah, people are worried about Russia and stuff, but it's Nintendo you need to worry about.
If one day it comes out that Nintendo has been meddling with elections all over the world. This is the price I'm willing to pay for democracy. Nintendo can meddle in my elections. I don't... No, please don't.
You know, when the CA is stuck on a case, they hire Nintendo to solve it for them.
Yes, yes. Oh my god, imagine being the person that has to do that call. Like you're some like top level executive at FBI, CIA, NSA, whatever. Like, we've been looking for the Zodiac killer or whatever for like 35 years.
Nintendo hotline, who can we track for you?
Call the Nintendo cheat code hotline. Oh, but I just reminded myself, did any of you ever call one of those cheat code hotlines in your lives? Because...
There's a cheat code hotline?
Yes, they used to be at least. Because I remember this, the one time I did, because I got so frustrated with the game and I had some disposable income. Well, pocket money because I was a kid.
I'm still a bit shocked there. Was it is or was 18? Was.
Probably still is, but I know it was for sure.
Okay.
Because in video game handbooks, the instruction manual in paper...
That's still a thing though.
That's how old I am. No, it's not.
So it is, but they're more like collector things nowadays.
When was the last time you seen a game come with a manual?
Yeah, they don't come with the game anymore.
That's not a manual, that's an art book. What you're talking about.
No, you have
Anyway, and
okay, yeah.
this is why stories with me take 500 years. Turok Evolution. If you've never played Turok Evolution, congrats, it's not a good game. I have played it because I was a fan of Turok when I was a kid. I had them on the N64. A new one came out. I bought it for the GameCube. The gameplay isn't that great. It has the most confusing save system I've ever seen, where it asks you, do you want, like, what was it? Do you want to save? Yes. Do you want to overwrite your save? No, or cancel, or something like this. It's super dumb. Anyway.
Was that the dinosaur game that I've seen Ranger play before?
Same franchise, different game.
Okay.
So I couldn't get through the second stage. So I'm like, there has to be cheats. All the other Turok games are cheats. So I found the number and I called them, and it was $2 a minute.
Oof.
Yes, I had a prepaid phone at the time. I took my pocket money that I had left over, got some credit to top up my prepaid money on my phone, and then I called the hotline, and then I asked, like, you have to imagine I was mid-puberty, my voice was cracking every 15 seconds. Hello, this is Jack. Do you have cheats for the Turok game? It must have sounded something like this. And the guy there was like, yeah, so you enter this code in the cheat menu, and he's like, B for Bravo.
I'm still amazed there is a cheat
5.
hotline.
And I'm like, B for Bravo, 5. And I'm thinking, you fucker, speak faster. And then it clicked to me, yeah, no, wait, $2 per minute. I get it. So he goes through the list of like 5 or 6 cheat codes with me. I'm like, okay, thank you so much, bye. He's like, oh, but there's also a master cheat code that unlocks all the cheats. He was talking like that sloth in Zootopia. I'm not kidding. And even then I could tell he wasn't normally speaking like this. He had to make sure he was talking slow on purpose.
I I mean, $2 a minute, it's quite a lot. You'd be surprised how fast that
And
goes.
then at the end, he gave me the master code and the whole call was like 12 minutes. I spent $25 on cheats. That is how much I love cheats in video games. There you go.
I never called them. Well, obviously you should be happy you never called them.
I did it for you.
Did write to Nintendo Power and they told me where to go in some ancient RPG that I was stuck in.
Yeah. Jack is a dedicated cheater. Yes, 100%. That was a year or a few months before I got internet at home, and that rocked my world. Like suddenly I had access to the information in the world.
That was probably the end of Cheetah Hotline.
Yeah. Yes, I also remember specifically buying new video game magazines. Like going to a newspaper stand or whatever and flipping through the last couple pages of the magazines because that's where the cheat code section was. And then if there were cheats for games I had or wanted, I would buy the copy just for the cheats. Didn't care about the rest of the magazine.
I thought you would have just written them down. That's what any normal kid would have done.
Yeah, if I'm alone in the middle of a store.
Well, yeah.
Nah. Yes, I could have, but I would have felt too bad.
You know, at times where I couldn't afford to buy my weekly Donald Duck before I had like a yearly subscription, I would go to the supermarket, take my Donald Duck and just walk through the store reading it. And I couldn't afford it, then I wanted to read my weekly Donald Duck.
Aww, can I get you a new subscription to the Donald Duck books?
And then at some point, the most brilliant thing happened.
Typical corporate. That's technically theft though, right? Like, I think we can all agree. Besides the whole, she couldn't afford the book, so she tried to find a way to read. That's kind of like bittersweet, and like kudos to you for still finding a way. But technically that's theft, right?
I wouldn't consider that, because at some point the best thing that ever happened to that supermarket came, and it was a corner where you could drink coffee, and it had free hot chocolates. And then you could just sit down and you have a hot chocolate. And I was just reading my Donald Duck that I didn't buy, and I wasn't gonna
with a hot
buy
chocolate I'm not paying for.
And then I put it back.
I think legally the areas between a library and the supermarket overlapped so hard there is no legal question here.
It was quite nice.
Were the words still on the page? You raise a valid point. Yeah, true. We need a lawyer in here. Tifa, please. We need to find a lawyer.
These stores that offered those kind of things were so nice. I remember when I was younger too, when my grandfather came over to visit, we would drive over to this motorbike store that was in the city. And he used to love to ride his bike, sometimes took me on rides. But we didn't go there for the bikes. We took like one small round, looked at all the motorcycles that were there. And at the top floor, because they had 2 floors, they had this little machine where you could play motor racing games. Mm-hmm. So we would sit there for like 2 hours, play motor racing games, and then we would leave. And
like an arcade kind of. Yeah. Was it free?
Yeah. You'd think we would go to pay.
I love arcades. Getting a chance to play those games for free needs to be taken. Yes, 100 times yes.
We're Dutch.
Did your grandfather ever buy anything at the store?
No.
Did he ever buy anything for his motorbike at a different store?
Not at that one, no.
Like at least buy something there if you do end up needing it.
And they also had free coffee.
Are you the reason why arcades died?
I'm the reason why supermarkets and stuff don't offer free coffee machines anymore. Because at some point that disappeared.
Yeah, in the last 10 years actually. Because I remember the first time I went over to the Netherlands to spend some time with this one. I went to a supermarket with her and she's like, do you want a coffee or like a hot chocolate or a tea? I'm like, I'm good. We're about to head home anyway. I can just have something at home. She's like, no, it's free. I'm like, is she just gonna steal it? And then she walked me through the store to the coffee machine that was standing there for everybody to use. Don't worry, there were actual signs posted by the store, not by Tifa. It wasn't her handwriting, it was printed.
No, it was actually free. I'm not saying it was free.
So you could just have infinite coffee and tea and hot chocolates there. And the worst thing is, the coffee wasn't great, but the hot chocolate actually was pretty good.
Really good. And tea. Tea was also okay.
But when I specifically made it my point to buy stuff at the store, like when we needed to go to the supermarket, I would prefer going to this store to buy stuff there because, you know, they give me hot drinks for free. I want to give them my support, my patronage. And then people abuse that to the point where stores stop doing that again. Which
I do remember all the free things are. You know, there's a reason why there are sayings about the Dutch. It's because every single one of them is true. And I can 100% confirm that everything you have heard about the Dutch when it comes to being cheapskates or everything is absolutely true.
To Tifa, everything can be free for try harder. Yes, case in point. I wish Final Fantasy Pixel Master were free physically on Switch. Evie, don't say that too loud. It might happen to Tifa. Oh look, free copies of video games if I just take them out of this like shelf and then go this way.
It. That means it's free.
Thank you for not stealing things, Tifa.
You're welcome. I'm just kidding.
Good. I mean,
I'm an upstanding citizen now.
Sometimes. Right now you're sitting.
That one was pretty good. That one was pretty good indeed.
But I like free things too. Yeah. One pays $1 but Tifa obtains a free copy of English available. I'll pay her $200 for it. Wait, are you telling me they are going for more than $200?
Holy shit.
I'm googling that right now. I mean, we have video games to play, but I need to know the price for that first.
How much would that actually? Can you even play like a German copy?
Yeah.
If I can ever find it cheaper for you here, I'll get it for you.
Amazon. Search Amazon.
Oh, for a second I was like, oh, $25, but that's the wrong game.
That's Final Fantasy 12, that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Amazon didn't even carry it. Okay. That's strange.
When it comes to this, I'm not surprised.
Final Fantasy. For real. Holy shit. 140 internationally, 250 for the US. What?
Damn.
What? Those games are being emulated. And then they have like a...
Because of that?
A layer over it to change the graphics a bit. What the fuck?
I would emulate
They could print
that.
infinite copies of that. Like, the entire cost comes from the development of the shoddy emulation they used for it, and the fact that it's physical. I guess they meant to make them collector's editions by just not making that many. That's disgusting.
I suppose.
That's horrible.
Wait, let me copy that again.
I do not like that. I do not like that. You know what else I don't like? Tifa's attempts at recaps. Tifa, what happened the last time we played Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney? We are in episode 4.
I was actually thinking which episode we were. We are in episode 4. Probably not halfway through the game yet. Like, or maybe just over halfway through the game.
We have just finished the first day.
Okay, so we're not halfway through the game yet.
Did you also work at a cheat hotline at some point? Everything you said, I said in 2 sentences so far.
I'm thinking. Like, don't stress me. So, we are not halfway through the game yet. What was the cost again? We have the German, we have the...
What did the episode start with, Tifa? What happened?
Oh yeah, wait, I remember. Edgeworth is currently on trial for the murder of the person who killed his father.
We don't know that, we think that.
for the person who killed his father. So he's a very...
We're playing a ROM hack with a slightly different story, apparently.
So he's a very good suspect, honestly, because he was on the boat with the person when he died. We have the fake witness who was camping at the lake where it all happened, who...
Real quick, Edgeworth was with the guy when he died, is Tifa's way of saying, apparently Miles Edgeworth shot the guy. Because Miles had a gun, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're now...
He was there when he died. Yes, apparently he shot him. It's slightly different.
It's alright, it's small details. We're still trying to prove he's innocent.
Yes.
We have a, not fake witness, but we have a witness who wants to stand in the middle of it all and wants to join the excitement.
An attention whore called Lotta Hart.
Basically in the thrill, so she's lying about everything she saw so far and is being pushed, well yeah, and is being pushed by our German lawyer Manfred von...
What hits you in the face like a...
I don't know.
Close. What hits you like a brick house when you're being a bitch to other people and then suddenly you break your leg?
Wait, what?
Karma. Oh. Manfred von Karma is our opponent.
I wouldn't have thought of karma, but yeah.
He is ein legendary prosecutor. And he is bullying the judge and us.
Miles' teacher or mentor.
Yes.
And way worse.
A god of prosecution.
Never lost a case in 20 years.
Edward couldn't call him.
But we are now slowly getting to prove his innocence because there were fingerprints
Aliens.
on the weapon that was used to kill the other dude.
Yes.
But it was of his it was of his right hand, and on a picture that was taken just before the shot was taken, you could see the dude shooting him with his left hand. So we're going with it couldn't have been Miles for this and this reason.
Yes,
but
because
obviously he touched
mirroring the image is not a possibility in Japanifornia.
But yeah, we're there.
Correct. And now Mr. Judgeman has told us, well, find somebody who did it.
Oh yeah, and now we have to prove who did it.
Yes, because this is Japanifornia and things are messed up.
Ah, that went pretty well.
It was not bad. Now, go make space. I'm allowing you to be on controls, Tifa. At least until you skip my lines again, and then I get angry at you and then I take them away from you.
This is a really odd tea, but the more you drink of it, the better it somehow gets. It's a Brazilian lime tea. It's quite interesting.
Are you sure it's still good?
Can tea go bad?
Doo-doom. Yes. December 20th. Also, it's Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. December 26th, detention center visitors room.
No, but seriously, tea can go bad.
Yes.
How do you know?
Because we've had moldy tea before.
Yeah, but that was more because it like got wet.
So it can go bad.
If it's just like dry tea.
I don't know.
I don't think dry tea goes bad.
I don't know.
Nice try.
This enter button doesn't work on the numpad. God damn it.
There's only one enter button that works. Oh, and my
yes. Oh,
saved the day basically.
And we learned of the concept of to be held in contempt of the court. Maya caused a ruckus and got kicked out.
And gave us extra time.
Yes. By basically appealing to Lotta Hart's humanity for not fucking lying in a murder trial.
And then she was escorted out of the courtroom.
Correct.
And now she's also apparently held in detention.
As you should, because you were loud in court. Maya.
Hey Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
How does she know when she's being held here? Hey. Apparently being in detention gives you hiccups. Why'd you do that anyway? She told us why.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was.
You are 17, of course you aren't.
I'm sorry.
Well, you did save a trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay. Can you
So
go now?
how do we get her out of this? Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Wait, you get questioned?
You get questioned for being in contempt of court.
I thought you were just escorted out.
There
of the
were
room.
witnesses. We all know what she did. She kept talking when the judge told her, shut the fuck up.
Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Whew.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Oh my god. Imaginable. I wouldn't mind a giant bale of money. I'd be okay with it. Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through her at all. I tried.
You can't get through her?
Yeah, I can't
Through to her.
Oh. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. True, this whole thing started with her needing a waterfall to stand underneath to train her spiritual abilities.
All she has to do is go to the swimming pool. They usually have like this standing waterfall thing going into the pool.
A lot of them that I've been to have that idea.
Yeah, they always gave me a backache from the pressure.
Yeah. Thank you for the lurk, Foley.
Appreciate it. Say hi to Beth. Gotta work on some new badges. Ooh, nice.
Kick badges' butts.
On bats use. No, because it's...
Yeah, I see what you did there, but...
Okay, never mind.
Nah. Close.
Employee badges. Oh.
Oh, not fun ones. But maybe you can mix them. You could draw something on the employee badges, just...
Put a goat on all of them.
Yes, make
That
it
would
subtle
be really
so
cute.
that they can't tell that it's not supposed to be.
I think you would notice a goat on your badge.
Actually, if you want to keep a job, maybe don't. I mean, you know better than us. If you can get away with it, you should totally try to.
I'd give you a promotion for it.
That's how easy it is to get a promotion with you?
Fuck this show. You got this, Fody.
So it says here, Mr.
Almost weekend.
Fodai Goat, that you've been let go of your previous job. Could you tell us why?
Because goats.
I put goats on the badges.
Hired.
Not the worst offense, if you ask me, but...
Goats are live. Heck yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
Has she seen her sister? I mean, we never really went into detail
I think
how the summoning, channeling thing works, but...
I think that sort of feels like a thing. Look at you while I see a goat.
You should keep that line for your colleagues too.
That's a great pickup line.
I mean, if the other person is really into goats, yes. If they aren't, I think it might end up with getting slapped in the face.
Oh, it's also a good icebreaker.
I don't think it's gonna go the way you want it to when you go to somebody you've never spoken with before and go like, hey, I'll tell you that you look like a goat.
Oh yeah, because then you just go greatest of all time. Duh.
As the hand is making its way to your face.
Greatest of all time!
Greatest of all time! Try at your own peril.
Have fun with those badges.
Please do.
You got this.
So, where to know?
Wait, was there anything new we got that we could present her? Like this gun?
Show of a gun. Like, hey.
No, not really.
Try moving.
Oh, Gumshoe was there.
Oh, yeah. Good one. Still the same day, but now at the Police Department Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. That's you.
Gumshoe's at the scene again today.
Huh? Oh, really?
He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol.
Good, because honestly, I'm okay with Gumshoe, generally, but he is really not good at his job, just from what we've seen so far. Not following protocol.
Some rules you should take with a grain of salt.
Not if you like to keep your job. I bet he wouldn't help him build a case against Edgeworth.
Then let's go to the crime scene.
You're on a roll. God Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park.
Yeah, it starts a bit odd.
It's like fewer what? What? I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Well, not here. Oh.
Yeah, oh,
I was gonna say, do you hear
like
it?
this.
The silence, but then suddenly the
Bird started.
the only bird in Japan and California reappeared.
Also,
Public
this is
beach.
a public beach. This
Yes.
This doesn't seem like a beach.
I mean, I don't know what beaches at gourd-shaped lakes normally look like, but apparently like this.
I suppose.
I haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with a lovely fiancé. Jelly much, Phoenix?
Let's check the woods first.
God Lake Woods.
Oh,
There he is. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today at Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. What? Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess.
I think we did great for
Yes,
What we
Maya
had to work
got
with.
into trouble.
Edgeworth lied to us by not giving us all the details.
Edgeworth was being sketchy as heck, but whatever. And we still found a way to put Manfred in his
Yeah.
place. I wasn't sure to thank you, you know. Thanks? Cool, good talk. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing another witness. Another witness? Oh right, he said something about that in the trial today.
The original witness.
There were two witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before.
Reasonable fear.
Yes. If the literal planet's outer shell underneath you starts moving, I would freak out as well.
Yep.
100%. 100%. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes.
It's all connected.
It all started with that incident. What? The DL6 incident?
The day his father got killed.
Yep, that's
Oh
the
no, the
one.
day his father... Yeah, the day his father got killed.
15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now, you can see it in his eyes. What does the earthquake have to do with it? I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in the courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. Shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved, I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth. He was really grateful for what you did, you know. Willing to head back to the station.
It was really sweet.
Yeah, she did do her best. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
Oh, that's really sweet.
What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay?
I'm still surprised you need to pay bail and stuff for this.
I think bail is an American system. I don't know if I have it in Japan. I can tell you that We have something like that in Germany.
Also, I thought bail is the money you pay to get out of jail while you're waiting for your trial, so that you don't have to spend it in prison.
Yes. If they believe that you are at a risk to flee.
Yeah, but I don't think Maya, in this case, should have to pay bail. I mean, she's getting out after the thingy, so there's no bail because she doesn't need to come back for a trial.
Japan and Fondy, innit? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. Why would you do that? Japan and Fondy will take money without too much introspection. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I mean, gotta pay the cleaning costs of the cell you stayed in, I suppose.
Exactly. Repainting that guard into the corner to make him look like a real human being in the detention center every day isn't cheap.
He is true. He is.
He's still there, even there he still is.
Yeah, he's still doing his job.
Back at the detention center.
Hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Then what do you mean finally? You were just done.
Yeah, but it can feel like forever. Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
I would imagine that's also how they talk to Tifa. Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
That's always been the plan. I mean, yes, we should do that, but that already was the plan.
Kind of.
What do you think we should do next?
Oh wait, this is the talk we usually have in our office. We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We should go to the park and look for Gordy.
Oh my god. Let's look for sea monsters.
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
I was kidding.
Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good or bad as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there?
Hey, sure.
Well, there we go then.
Alright.
Back to the place we just left.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
I guess she reckoned that was not the best approach. Lotta.
So you see, want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up.
What you have for us?
What did you think? Make it up. What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I wasn't doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had though. Sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory's a tricky, fake little thing.
Stop enabling her! Stop finding excuses!
Make it up by paying Maya's bill.
Exactly!
I also have bill to pay.
How about you first of all tell us the truth about everything you know, you pay for Maya's bail, you find a way to talk to the judge to tell him that you were the cause of her acting like this, so he should, you know, cut her some slack.
Yeah, I sure know that now.
Maybe tell us all the things that Manfred told you to say.
I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
I don't like this person.
Right.
You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figure the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever, I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. Don't cheer her on. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too.
Finish your spirit medium training first.
We need to get as many people as possible to give us money equal to Maya's bill. Yes.
I'd be very okay with that.
That would be Not too bad.
Phoenix now goes back to the office, learns how to computer because he isn't too good at that apparently, and makes a million GoFundMes and Kickstarters, all of them with the express purpose to pay bail.
We should though. I don't think we've gotten paid for a single trial so far.
I mean, Larry gave us the statue that our boss was murdered with as payment.
I mean, yeah, that is true. Do we even still have that?
I would hope it's in police custody because it's a murder weapon.
Well, it can still be released, I think.
Oh well. So about that making it up thing.
So, Bill?
Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? She knows who the witness is. That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
How is this legal?
What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
That sounds highly illegal, but... exchange. I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you.
I make it up to you to decide whether you want to give me something. Huh?
What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are.
Unsophisticated?
It's written all over your face.
Actually, no, this is my face when somebody's being a bitch.
Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay?
Who said anything about being prejudiced to wherever you come from?
Well, what will it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
Deal.
She has information on who the other witness is.
We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
What? You completely off your rocker? May not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Even she can tell we're broke. I'm telling you, we never get paid. Also, there's a fly on my water.
Sorry about that, but also... Huh? Oh my god.
The only fair exchange for information is... information.
Yes, which is why international spies are the worst paid professionals in the world. They relay information that can potentially save you from terrorist attacks and all of these horrible things, and they don't even get paid money. They go through all this rigorous training. They
now
leave
you're
their
going too
lives
far.
behind. And
listen good. All they gotta eat is words.
Mm-hmm.
What I need from you is information about Gordy. Do you have information about Gordy?
No, but I'm gonna make her disappear in the lake soon.
And then Gordy was actually the body of the guy that got shot, but because of I don't know what, maybe his body got stuck in something in the water, and for a moment he was shot up straight in the lake.
He had taken male enhancement performance drugs.
Whoa! Gordy?
But Gordy isn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, you'll come to me first, got it?
Oh, okay.
Right, see y'all later. Wait.
So, we got nothing. We got roped into doing her job for her. And after we perform this task for her, we get information that morally she should just give us.
Yeah.
She got us good.
How do we prove it doesn't exist?
We buy...
No, Gordy.
do you see this?
Gordy?
We buy the largest X-ray machine in the world. and x-ray the entire lake at once.
That could be really interesting.
I think it will also kill whatever lives in the lake, but still.
That could be. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy. We're searching for Gordy for him, okay, Mommy? Don't you get it? How are you doing?
Happy egg to you as well, Mommy. Happy Friday, how are you doing? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Do we know one already?
Are we gonna find one?
Also, Gordy obviously has X-ray cancelling abilities, duh! Kind of like Godzilla being able to absorb nuclear weaponry. You have a fair point there.
I bet this is Gordy.
Oh, we know the samurai. Back at the lake, at the beach. What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick!
Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? No, it was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool.
Kinda.
Dude, she gave it to me along with a banner.
Wow! That's real impressive she could find those for you.
Everybody in their life needs either a slice of being as cheerful and happy and forgiving as Maya or a friend like that. You know what I mean? It could be the end of the world. She's like, oh my god, look at how nice the sky looks. Like I want to be able to just flip the switch in my head and just be like, oh my god, look at the positive side of things. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right.
That's quite impressive that you already got that for free.
Talking about getting things for free, the other day we cut the boxes that we received from Nintendo with our Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition.
Oh, I should get those.
Yeah, later. And the inside has this really cool key art from Tears of the Kingdom. The inside of the shipping box. Like, feels like kind of a waste, but it looks really nice. So we cut those out because maybe we can hang them somewhere because they look cool. And then a few days later we went through a shopping mall and we happened upon a store that sold video games, but they also sold the cardboard cutout, like the the marketing material. Like
those boxes.
Like boxes made out of cardboard, and those generally we call them Pappstände. Like these stand-up, pop-up thingies. I have no idea what the real terms are. So they want to get rid of them. Let's see if I have a nice one from a game we both like or something, and we just take them along. $15 for some of them. So
people pay that though.
So you have something that you're going to throw away, and instead of just giving them away so that you don't need to dispose of them yourself, you make people pay you money. And then we left. We didn't do it.
But it's smart. Well, I also wouldn't buy those.
Yes, it is smart. You are literally selling something you would trash normally. That is next level capitalism. That's genius.
Yeah, but people want it. Like, I remember when I worked at the cinema, people also came there and they wanted to buy the official cinema posters that were hanging there after a movie was done, or the cardboard boxes that were used for advertisement.
Cardboard cutout characters.
Yeah, those things.
Closer description.
No one ever got them because they had to be shipped back to like headquarters or something. But people actually pay for that stuff.
Fair enough. I don't. There would be only a couple of like characters as a cardboard cutout I would consider buying. Like a life-size Mewtwo.
I thought you were gonna say like Mifra or Pyra.
I was gonna end with those. I was gonna ease into the topic, but yes. Yes, I would.
If there was like a life-size one, I'd probably freak myself out too much.
Cardboard cutout or like statue?
Both.
I think the cardboard cutout could exist. I'm pretty sure a statue would cost 5 digits. That would be very expensive.
Probably.
We could make that ourselves. We could get the models and buy a 3D printer and assemble it piece by piece.
I mean, that is possible. 3D
You know what
printers
we
are
should
kinda
do?
Cool. What?
Oh my god, I just gave myself the greatest idea for next year's April Fools.
What?
I'm not gonna tell it now, not when people are watching.
Then how about we take a short break and then you tell me?
That's a wonderful idea, but first, everyone needs a massive inflatable balloon of a Steel Samurai and a theme song as epic as this playing in the background on repeat. I would be okay with that. I will also start working on that during the break. Yes.
You can blow up the...
Life-size cardboard cutout in the old bag. You might be the only person that does, and therefore it might be actually valuable because you are the only one that has one.
I'm not sure, that might exist.
Body pillow.
That definitely, wait. We're going down that road, give me a sec.
Incognito
When we
mode. I do not
hold
want that in my
back
search history.
Body pillow, it's too late. The damage has been done. Am I brave enough to click images? There actually is not a body pillow.
Does she have full body character art that shows like all of her? Because if so, that could be arranged. You could probably have a custom one. I'm just saying.
I mean, there is some sexy fan art of her.
She has save mode on, don't worry, it's not that bad. Can you close that? Just looking at her makes me frustrated again.
But there doesn't seem to be an actual merch thing for it.
No. Now I need to cleanse my eyes, so BRB.
TRP. And we're back.
Yes, and on a different screen because Tifa and I quickly got the things during the break. So
it was on the inside of the actual shipping box.
I mean, it's mirrored, but...
I mean, yeah, but you can still see it, which was so cool and so nice. And I'm like, it's in the box. Like,
this was the inlay, or this is part of a cardboard box from what they shipped the amiibo in. You need to put that on there.
Yeah, true. This one was the amiibo, which was also really nice.
And this huge thing, I mean the top and the bottom are cut, was... wait.
Oh, nice. It doesn't interfere with the green screen. We could technically put it behind us, but that gets cut off, I think.
Yes. This was inside the box for the collector's edition.
Yeah, and we ordered amiibos there before. And like, this is the inside and this is the normal one, the Mario one.
This feels like a waste because I would just throw this box away.
And then the outside is like a normal box. And it's like... They go so hard with this one is a bit more standard, but the the Tears of the Kingdom one, like if you can see these patterns on it, the circle things, that was like through the entire inside of the box. It was like gold.
The entire inside of the box is printed.
Yeah, it
and
was
high
like
quality
inlaid too. With gold and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to throw this box away.
Why do you make the shipping box collector's items, Nintendo? Why do you do this to me?
Yeah, so in the end we decided to only cut out these bits. And I'm still thinking of maybe cutting out the Mario as well. Oh no, the Mario is broken.
Dun 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 dun.
But, like I already mentioned last week, I bought like 10
more
amiibos on Sunday.
We bought more.
So I'm guessing we'll get another one of these boxes.
Or multiple, depending on how they ship them. Or a really big one.
Well, one already said it would come later.
A life-size Bowser box.
That would be cool.
It would be.
If they have such awesome boxes though, what I would love is if you order, you can pick the inside of your box so that you can choose different boxes from what they have available.
Tifa, because once you order something from them and you realize the boxes are also designed like this, and if you buy again, you get a different box, your brain starts to tickle and goes, what if there's more? I need to buy more to get all the boxes. The fear of missing out is suddenly kicking in. It's like a trading card game. I need all of them. See?
But I don't even know if they have several. Like, I've only seen the Mario one before. I'm guessing Tears of the Kingdom was now like a one-time thing. Or until they run out of boxes.
Possible.
But anyway, super cool.
You know what's throwing me off?
Again?
I only noticed now, but Larry's shirt has eyes.
I thought you meant his too long sleeve.
Also, if you look very closely, look at him shaking his sleeve. When he shakes it towards his chest, he actually pushes his chest up slightly. The eye moves. The one on the right side on the screen. Is he slapping his nipple casually? Is this his kink? Because I'm not into that.
Well, how do you even... I mean...
You're not allowed to do that. That's against the terms of service. I can do it. I'm a guy.
Well, that's kind of an awkward...
Yes, it is.
Awkward slap, isn't it?
All of this is awkward. Please select an option. Yo, Nick! Why is he sweating something? What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright? I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh.
Hey Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes.
Why
he
would
acts like a little boy.
Why would you tell that to everybody? And why would you say it like this? Maya, you're showing that you're only 17 and you don't have the emotional maturity yet to consider that that's not a good choice.
Ranger, welcome back. How is your shiny PS5? What game did you get with it?
How many did you buy?
2 PS5.
PlayStation 10.
Olivia needs one as well.
Oh, and Eli, so make it 3. Oh, and one for Kelly, so make it 4. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right, the DR6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it though.
Got Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Miles Morales.
My
Another game for Kelly. Just made it home. I wish you both the most of fun.
That's a good deal though. It's super nice you got that from work. Like a budget like that is really cool.
Yeah. Eli needs hugs before anything moves forward. You could try to put Eli and Olivia in the box of a PS5 after you're done unpacking. I remember specifically when I was a very young kid that I loved sitting inside of boxes. Maybe back when I was a little kid I was part cat. Hey, Larry?
Total came to $595, so I had $5 to spare.
Congratulations, go invest that in something.
Could have still gotten like a chocolate bar. I mean, it's easy to explain how that is alive. How did it work? You had to explain how the item you buy is like part of your life, no?
What?
It's like a lifestyle budget, if I
What
recall what Ranger said correctly. Well, he gets a 600 budget from work a year, was it? But to get it, it's like for you have to spend it for like your lifestyle, and you have to leave a note about how it's part of the.
You have to justify your purchase to your employer.
600 a year. See, that's a really nice.
My
like
lifestyle is I like video games, so I bought video games.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. That's
I
cool.
think that's really cool. Do you have to spend it all at once, by the way, or could you also go in like smaller batches spread out over the year?
Imagine taking the money, investing it in like cheap stocks and going like, my lifestyle is not having to worry about money, so all the money I can get for free from you, my employer, I will invest into things that make me not have to work here at some point. Because I like free time.
Honestly, everything you buy you can explain as your lifestyle, but I think they just want you to put some thought into it or something.
Yeah,
I don't know what the...
That was literally how I asked someone to find them. They said yes. I mean, fair enough. Lifestyle is a very broad thing. Yeah. I just happened to know that a PS5 was a little less than 600 bucks. Well, there you go. Now you finally got one. And technically, it wasn't even your money. So, kudos.
But I think this, instead of just giving you $600 is also really nice because you have to buy something for it. So it's like an actual gift you receive that you could pick yourself.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, if I would get a 600 bonus from work, I would just probably leave it on my bank account, maybe spend it on something. But it feels very different than like, oh, now I get a PS5, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It's like a Christmas gift come early.
I like how they make it about lifestyle because you can just go with anything. Like imagine your washing machine breaks. Hey, can I get $600 from the lifestyle fund because I like my lifestyle to be including cleaning my clothing. So I would like a new washing machine because my old one broke. And we're like, yeah, sure, here you go. I love this company. Canadians are so cool. Yes, they are.
Do they have an example of what would not fit in the purchase of lifestyle purchases?
I would imagine stuff like sex toys and drugs.
As
in two things, sex toys and drugs, not sex toys and drugs.
That's literally also kind of lifestyle, isn't it?
You could argue that, but I would imagine most companies shy away from that.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Just genuinely.
I mean, it makes sense that there are some rules attached to it. I mean, they probably have to put it in their finances and all of that.
Do they though? Because they can just go for like business purposes. I don't know how bookkeeping works. I don't know how detailed they have to be. And medical procedures were uncovered. So you couldn't go... So Ranger couldn't ask to have... what do you call it? Height adjustment surgery? I don't think that would be only $600 though.
Those are really weird exclusions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair, I guess that has to do with taxes or something.
I'm gonna try to haggle them down. Like, can I get one breast implant? Like one now, one next year?
I mean, if that would work.
Status update, a full picture of when the old bag has been located. Oh my god.
On a body pillow.
Are you getting a custom body pillow with her? That's impressive.
Wait, did you only find the full picture of her or did you find the full picture of her on something? Like a cardboard box, body pillow? Okay.
I feel it's just... So far it's just the picture. I'm pretty sure you can find somebody to print that on cloth for you. So that you can make your own... What are they called? Daki makara? The Japanese word for body pillows. The OG
body
ones.
Pillow.
Yes.
Or find someone on Etsy to 3D print it for you.
Don't give people ideas. Life-size statue of Wendy Oldbag based on that picture. Hire someone on like a site like Fiverr to do a 3D model for you. I don't know if she has an official 3D model that one could rip. And then I'm gonna audit and send it to Jack for Christmas. You know, at some point I was actually thinking, do we set up like a post box kind of thing for people? In case somebody actually wants to send us something physical. We never did that because I looked at the costs and it's expensive in Germany, so we don't. And right now I'm very glad that we never did that. Just for moments like this.
Next year I'm spending $600 on a life-size Jack body pillow.
Sorry, it was $690.
For $100, I'll get you a picture of Jack in the draw me like one of your French girls pose that you can print on that pillow.
Why are you selling me like that?
150.
199.
199 bucks.
It's not the fact that you're selling pictures of me. It's the price I have an issue with.
But for 199 you get to be in like a boxer short.
I thought that was implied.
199 bucks. Jack in a boxer shirt in the draw me like one of your French girl poses. On onlysex.com.
The S is silent when you say it. Hey, Larry?
What? I forgot we're playing a game.
Hey, Larry?
I had my merchandise.
Hey, Larry?
Already. Hey, Jack.
The game listens along, I swear. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I want to cut the audio of us voicing the lines and make it like a sexy cut. Only the lines that can easily be taken out of context. And it will mostly be this conversation so far, I think. I've had that for about a month, yeah. Oh god, no, abort. Let's not go this way.
Also, why is he sweating?
Maybe
He knows it's illegal.
rightfully so. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday?
No, but seriously, what's with this expression?
Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. The engine-looking thing.
Why does he seem suspicious all of a sudden?
Because he is. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. Is that a Steel Samurai and your parents are just excited to see me? Oh my god.
I don't think I can look at the Steel Samurai in the same way again.
That's why his weapon of choice was a spear. Oh my god! Tifa! Phoenix Wright is actually like a censored version of what's actually happened. Remember how Will Powers and Jack Hammer were doing an action scene and Will accidentally broke the tip of his spear and got hurt?
Just a tip.
Yeah. Okay, didn't know it was that kind of game. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh, and here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. I thought we were going there
Good
too.
talk. I have a feeling some of this will be important at some point, but...
Guess we now go everywhere again.
Back to the woods.
Hey, y'all. Well, you'll find something out about Gordy?
Yeah.
No. Nothing.
Just Limewire.
Well, keep moving. Gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, now you don't know sneeze. Achoo! Click, 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 click.
So Maya is one of those people that sneezes annoyingly loud.
Apparently.
Good to know.
I told you all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang.
Okay.
It trigger on one of those fun... Oh, never mind. It trigger on one of Fun Karma's finger snaps now.
I can't do it, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about me film?
What about my bail money?
Nick, pay the lady. What? No? We're not paying the lady anything.
No.
What we are doing is we move in.
Give me rent. Basically that, yeah. I think we should talk to her.
We ain't paying shit.
I guess we were supposed to leave. How do you know these things?
I'm quite sure she had a dialogue. But we're supposed to go everywhere looking for clues and stuff.
Listen,
remember?
if I had a walkthrough here that tells us what to do, you would be able to tell because I would be looking over here more than usual and I would tell you at some point. We don't have one open. We've not gotten stuck hard enough for that yet. How do you keep acing the options today?
We're looking for clues, remember? We have to go everywhere.
Do you know how many games we've played that we were looking for clues in and we couldn't find them?
Yeah, but now it's easy because we haven't gone everywhere yet. So everything will trigger the thing.
Oh, so the gameplay loop finally stuck with you.
I mean, we could have gone to the boat rentals first before we went to Lotto. So this was a guaranteed hit.
Off to the boat rental shop we are.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with a murder on the lake and all. I'm probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it. There was absolutely...
That was helpful. I believe we should talk to Lotta.
Fine. We'll go back to the woods.
I was thinking, does the camera just stay on the other side of the screen and we don't even talk to her? Like, hey Lotta, how are you?
I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure.
Good.
This define is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
Like I said, I'll trade it for dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do when Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A YOFO!
Is that like a yogurt dessert?
Yufa? Yofo.
I think it's UFO.
Oh, a UFO! Yeah, UFO! Hey, UFO?
But the way it's spelled like this, I would imagine it's like one of those yogurt desserts with like maybe a layer of fruit at the bottom and then there's like yogurt on top and maybe like whipped cream or something.
That sounds kind of tasty. Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So, you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right.
These people are the future.
Didn't I already click Gordy?
Yeah, you did.
It's gonna trigger it again, isn't it?
Probably.
Let's check. Okay, it does.
I guess this keeps looping until we have either confirmed or falsified reports of Gordy's existence.
Maybe we should. Well, the only one we can talk to is this dude over here.
Wait, is there a new speech thingy with him?
Don't think so.
Examine the compressor. And the steel samurai.
What's this machine?
That? It's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air.
Ah, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was.
You think we need to check everything again?
Doesn't that steel samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge.
Maybe he's hiding Gordy in there.
Possibly. Wait, that thing is Gordy.
Shape-wise, it doesn't make sense though. Actually, oh wait, here, the arm. The arm is Gordy.
100%. He was trying to set up the steel samurai thing, but being a klutz, it was like half inflated, got blown away onto the lake. He couldn't recover it. That's why it wasn't there yesterday.
You solved it.
And like one arm was sticking out of the water because like half inflated, the thing has like little compartments of air or whatever.
I'm gonna present him the picture after this because I'm quite sure you're right. It was probably his right arm here.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's good advertising.
Something about this steel samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These steel samurai fans are obviously illegal for... Yeah, present the Gordy picture to Mr. Butts. That's the guy that was... that's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
You think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Yeah, it's him. Show him the picture.
What picture?
Two to the left. That one.
What?
Ah, no. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Police?
Police?
To find out something about...
Wait.
I have no idea.
I was hoping this...
That's the third time we've had this conversation.
Yeah, but I was hoping him talking about, oh, I thought it would be something else would trigger something.
Can we
saw something else.
Can we let the air out of a steel samurai and throw it in the water to see if it looks the same?
Should we also check the boat rental again, or...?
Maybe it's hiding the body of a second murder victim. Trevor Dnorma. That was the name of a guy. Hammond. Robert Hammond. Double flipped the name. Thank you, I already forgot about the guy. Back to the police department, though. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, are we sure that wasn't supposed to be Phoenix? Because Gumshoe looked kinda down. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Atrov's case again?
No, the text makes sense. For the character.
What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. Let's just throw around random accusations at people that just entered the room, why don't we? I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is. Good to know. How is the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Atrov's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Atrov's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in his case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Atrov shot him. And Atrov never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and him with it in court tomorrow too.
Poor Mr. Atrov.
Gotta admit it doesn't look good, pal. You know about Gordy.
Say, Detective Gumshoe? Do you know about Gordy?
The monster down in Gold Lake? Not personally. Good.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh?
I would be mad too.
Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
Maybe tell him the truth that we have somebody who maybe has... Thank you, Phoenix, for being an adult. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time. She's the one that just jumped the hole. Oh, do you know Gordy? We're looking for him.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
You know, we don't need to do this whole search for Gordy if you just tell us who the witness is.
Yes. Yes, please.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
The X-ray thing you mentioned.
It's the Gumshoe Master 9000.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like. What?
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile.
Missile?
They're gonna be dogs.
Oh, that's so nice.
Here's a canine police dog still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! Aww. You can be Missile.
Missile has his own voice.
Here he is. Just hands you a dog.
He's so cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us... How?
So what are these dogs again? Akibas?
Shiba Inu?
Oh, Shibas.
They're cute dogs, that's the most important part.
I know they are really smart, but are they really used as police dogs?
The amount of pictures I've seen of them being stuck in hedges.
I'm quite sure these are known to be some of the smarter dog breeds.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe not all of them are, but
they're also
average,
really stubborn, I believe.
That's a good combination.
So that's why I'm not sure if as a police dog they are really used.
Apparently they are, at least in Japan and California. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole.
Wait, did he say pick one? Or do we get all of this?
I think we get both. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Are you insulting my personal pool?
The lines just write themselves. Look at this monster! Look at my personal pole, man! Yeah! Missile looks really cute. I wonder what shenanigans we'll get into with his dog.
Yes, it does.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal! Okay, this next one is the last one. Didn't he say 2? But now there's 3. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
Oh, we do need to pick. I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. I want to borrow a missile.
I think the metal detector will actually be...
I think it's a fishing pole because we'll pull out of the water whatever looked like Gordy, but I want to get the dog.
I was thinking the same, but then I was like, there's probably gonna be some stupid thing that we just pointed at the water and it will start beeping and then we'll find whatever it is.
Or this is the illusion of choice, and in all 3 versions we will find something. Like with Missile, the dog barks and we find Gordy. With a fishing pole, we pull it out. And with a metal detector, we find something.
We probably have to go through everything.
And apparently we can always switch. Thank you.
Yeah, makes sense. This
Ben
doesn't
dog.
seem like there will be a bad choice to get a game over.
Dog.
Then let's start with dog.
Can we borrow a Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
He's so cute.
Oh boy. K9 unit Missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Very cute with shiny eyes.
Adorable. Okay, so now we go back and forth.
Why do I have a feeling he's not actually a canine dog, but like one of the police people's pet? And they just brought him to work and now we have to walk him?
Technically it's a police dog then.
Fair. Good point. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Hey Nick.
Hmm?
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile. Oh, right.
I already forgot we had a dog.
That little creature of a detective. How rude! Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. You voice Missile. Grrr.
What's wrong, Missile? Missile! Missile!
Whoa, stop that thing, cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs!
Oh no.
Honestly, I might make myself very unpopular here, but if a strange dog of that size suddenly appears in front of me and he starts growling and barking like mad and then suddenly he lunges at me as if to use his jaws in my general vicinity, I will punt the dog into space.
I mean, that's fine. That's self-defense.
I'm just saying, it's really considerate of the dog's general well-being that neither Larry nor anybody else interfered with the dog eating what I assume is this guy's entire fortune in inventory. I would have kicked the dog into the lake.
Well, in this case, the dog wasn't attacking him, but his stash of food. I don't think I would I don't think I would kick the dog into the lake for that, but the owner is definitely paying for that stash he ate.
Yes. No, I'm just saying, if I'm standing between the dog and the food and the dog comes at me,
Oh, yeah, but that's...
Not if it just runs over and eats my stuff and I just go, hey, you pay for that.
But that's fair.
Yes. Finally got the dang thing set up. It's so big.
You should return it.
Yes, it takes too much space. Sorry, you have to think of the kids. Yeah, no, if a dog would start attacking me with malicious intent, I'd also defend myself. Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't go like here, I want the other arm too.
Yeah.
I mean...
And like Shiba Inu usually are like the size where they go to you like your knee, I think. So it's not like they're huge dogs. So I believe I could stand a chance.
Well, yes, maybe. And then it knows, what do you call it, parkours? And it like starts running up you. And then
It's a canine dog after all. It's trained in gymnastics and it does hardcore parkour.
It got a sprint.
True, it dodges. Then, because I tried to kick the dog, as per my scenario, it activates witch time while dodging. And then I try to like the Matrix thing backwards, and then the dog just jumps on me, runs over my body, jumps off, and as the dog jumps in all of the slow motion glory over my face towards the hot dogs, pees in my face.
Yeah, I see that happening completely.
Yeah. Oddly specific, yes, but that's something that could happen to me in real life.
That is a realistic example.
Yeah, no, I fully believe that too. My samurai dogs.
He ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time.
Hey, we did your trial for free. If it wasn't for
Exactly.
us, you wouldn't even be selling these samurai dogs in the first place.
Do we have insurance?
Can we just leave? Oh, we can leave.
Run. Go away, just run.
Bye, Larry.
Bye, sucker. Cool, dog doesn't... Wait, go back.
I still need to go to the boat.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking... Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Court record.
What?
Tab. Can you use the dog?
No.
Shame.
It's just in our inventory, basically.
In a pocket. Okay, I thought maybe we have to use the dog in the area to make him like sniff things.
Well, I think now we go back, exchange the dog.
Here, we fed your dog for you.
There's probably one item that actually does something.
Mm-hmm. Wait, detention.
That was by accident.
Is the dog in jail now? It looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. Okay.
Oh, that was an accident.
For a second I thought we were now gonna see Missile just sitting behind bars. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Hmm? Yeah, sure, pal.
Don't worry, your dog's already fed.
Yeah, if he just starts sleeping for a long time, it's because he ate food for like a week, like a Snorlax kind of, so just be okay.
Your dog ate like 100 other dogs.
Yes, also you will receive a bill from this hot dog stand, and you might want to pay it. But I have to take back the last one line Jeep Department policy. Well, take a pick, which will it be?
Now we take the fishing pole.
Can we borrow that flimsy looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Detective Gumshoe's personal fishing pole. Sadly flimsy and of dubious utility.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Let's see what
Back
we
to
can
the lake.
trigger now.
I guess we need to go to the woods?
Yeah. And then the last item will be at the boats, I suppose.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
A good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing!
She's serious. What are you going to use for bait?
No.
Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missa along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. What a dick.
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding! I'm kidding!
Some jokes are better left untold.
Yeah. Oof, she hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
I guess we're cleaning the lake then. Here we go. My leg!
Ah!
Big...
Did she hook her leg?
Probably did the backwards thing and then got herself.
I hope she just hit herself and not actually like...
Oh, what are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me all on some film company's payroll.
Film company.
Nick, pay her.
My poor, poor wallet.
I feel like we can't.
We can't catch a break. Well, metal detector it is.
She can't expect us to pay for that.
To be honest, at this point I feel like she's doing it on purpose. Wait, go to the rental shop, maybe we also get a scene where... No.
No,
okay,
this
cool.
is the metal detector entrance.
Of course it had to be the last option we're gonna pick.
I did say metal detector, didn't I?
You did. Yes, you did.
Clicking through this.
Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow another one, please?
Yes, you can.
Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, Pearl. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Sure.
It makes a noise when metallic objects are near a useful detection device.
I've always wanted to go use one.
That's true. But you know why we don't go ever borrow one to play around with it?
Why?
Because you skip lines.
I was gonna skip until something new showed up.
Ah, okay. She who skips lines will not get to play with the metal detector thingy.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something.
Sure is not enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out?
Yeah, it makes no sense to me either.
Nick! Look!
Huh? An air tank?
Tum tum tum. And flags.
The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. A really weird looking form. It looks like a string of flags.
Count on you to see that. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. An empty air tank, the valve is open and a band of flags is wrapped around it. Let's go meet our friend. Take this.
There you go.
What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? There's something about the way his eyes twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Do it again. What, an air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you again about this tank. Say, is this air tank yours?
Cheers, Ranger.
Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's a string of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something, like your ego. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? The big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that?
Why would he hide that though?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Because it's Gordy.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with saying, yeah, I did inflate it, so what?
Yeah, but if it comes out that Gordy isn't real and somebody saw the half-floating tank or whatever, then his business is gone. Because people don't shop anymore because they want to go to Gordy Lake. Right.
I mean, I get that, but just because he says he inflated that thing doesn't immediately connect it to Gordy.
Yeah, but it's Larry Butts. Of course this is Gordy. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the Fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Ask more about the tank. It didn't go so well. Yeah. Do you think you could be a little bit more specific? Come on! Oh, look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Shame. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the steel samurai up with that. And then... blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. That's the first bang.
Yeah, so he did that at midnight?
Yeah. Well, he was probably busy all day and then he set up in the evening for the next day. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poo-deflated steel samurai with it.
Then the dude on the boat didn't get shot. He actually got hit by the tank, knocked into the water.
But didn't he die from a gun wound?
Yeah, he has a gun wound, but still, that would have been funny. In the moment, Edgeworth like looked away for a second.
Oh god, Larry Butts killed someone. The guy was trying to hand over the gun to Edgeworth. The loud bang was heard from Larry Butts fucking up horribly. And then, like, it rocked the boat, he stumbled over, and as he handed over the gun, he somehow pulled the trigger, shooting himself.
No, even better, also the steel samurai killed someone again. No, but even better, the valve didn't just hit the dude while they were holding the gun, just showing off, you know, how beautiful
Look, I have a gun.
That gun is. The valve shot into his hand, which triggered a trigger finger reaction, and then he got shot.
That's fucked up.
What? Off into Gourd Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So, yeah.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th? A week ago. As far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kyatse gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. Yeah, that's Gordy. Called it. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of a murder. I'm sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of a murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad. It's not all bad. Oh.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. Yes, we should. There's your Gordy. Let's do that too, Tifa. Let's find some big inflatable thing, throw it in a lake, take a shoddy picture, release it to the press, make millions.
Has to be foggy though.
Of course. Make millions off of a sea monster picture and then tell the world, yeah, nah, sorry. It was from a hot dog stand. Wow.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, got the info you all need. You all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet?
Gordy doesn't exist.
Technically, we found him.
Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can you all be sure? Really, Nick?
Maya, you were there, please.
You all got some proof Gordy don't exist?
The proof that Gordy doesn't exist
It's out there somewhere.
Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Actually, they do that all the time. It's called bluffing. Show the attorney's badge.
Here's your proof. Larry's air tank? What you all doing with an air tank?
Scuba diving. This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
Bang.
It looks like he's about to dive in. The tank, along with a still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, yep, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Everybody's the Steel Samurai.
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
There's worse ways. I'm sorry, Lotta.
Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta.
I'd almost feel bad if it wasn't for the fact that not too long ago she almost got an innocent person thrown in jail for murder. So, tell us this information you have.
Promise is a promise, I guess. I've heard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. You all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah. The night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know.
I know! I distinctively remember being vividly argumentative about this.
Wait, so you have another photo? Well... yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use of evidence, so I kept it to myself. Might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. 11:50.
Shows an empty lake taken automatically on Christmas Eve at 10 minutes to midnight.
Well, the time is gonna be important. Now, bye now. You all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Kinky. So, to the boat rental shop, I guess.
I feel like that was quite brilliant.
I'm shocked that we called that.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right.
So far, so good.
Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
So of course this is the boat shop. We've just been here and found Gordy.
Oh, now we can suddenly go inside.
December 26, Caretaker's Shack. That's an adorable bird. Oh god. Somebody for me to voice.
Or should I do him for the trial?
Yes, please.
Nick, that you? Hey, is that Keith with you?
Is he drunk?
Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya.
Mick! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. But pasta? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly! The kids are home!
Hello. Hello. Squawk. Squawk. Okay, you do the sound effect, I do the bird voice.
Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one on that perch.
Keith!
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Please, no, stop, stop. Wait, time out. That is a line from an adult movie, right? 100% it has to have been said in some sort of porn before.
That is one thing I'm not willing to Google.
Now that is an icebreaker.
You seen my wet noodle?
I'll leave a wet noodle in your capable hands.
Polly, my beloved.
Polly is cute.
Polly wants a cracker.
I would pet Polly, if Polly allows me to pet her.
Parrots are so cute. Nick, what's the wet noodle?
It's my favorite Kama Sutra move. Based on the available evidence, I say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello.
Quack. You can do the squawking yourself.
I tried it, but you overruled me.
I
Yes,
just
you
wanted
did.
to do
You
a squawk
squawked.
myself.
Oh, Tifa loves to squawk sometimes.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Murder, Mickey. Yep. Wait, wait. Oh my god, this is an Undertale crossover. Z. Oh, sorry. Z.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved? Wait, if he's relieved now, is that why the noodle is wet? A pasta shop.
Oh, yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
And after that, they start tossing the salad.
Dough tossing? You too, Keith. You're gonna learn how to handle the wet noodle.
Use both hands. Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
The west of Japanifornia.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that.
Nick?
Huh?
How long do we have to keep up this old-in family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. Not leaving until we find out what that is. You know, this is being played for like comedic purposes, I guess, but dealing with somebody who actually suffers dementia and isn't there.
That is quite rough.
Actually sad. And I guess like Phoenix and Maya have the opportunity to just leave after this is done, because like this is none of my business, but this man needs help. Then again, given Japanifornia's law system, I don't want to know about their healthcare system.
He's probably fine.
This is a boat rental shop, right? If Tifa doesn't start clicking away my legs.
Yeah, I moved my handle on.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? This here's the palace of pasta! The wet noodle! Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo dude, we wanna ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep the boats out there. Youngsters these days, these whippersnappers, darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him.
What are we gonna show him?
Present him with... Oh god, I have no idea.
Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow-lioli. That's a cool name, actually.
It is. I would order it just for the name.
I would love rainbow-lioli.
It has to also come with multiple sauces in different colors.
No, not the sauces.
Yes, the pasta is 3 different colors and 4 different sauces to make like 7 to like complete the rainbow.
I want naked wet noodles.
You have naked wet noodles at home.
I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? I don't think it's good when your wet noodle turns blue.
No, you should definitely ask for professional help when it happens. That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Can we talk to the bird?
No.
Examine. Check bird.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning.
Ellipses.
Hello. It ignored me.
Aww.
What? You forgot, Mac. You gotta call her first name, or you gotta call her name first.
That's not her name.
Her name? Polly! How you been?
Hello. Hello. Squawk.
See?
That's actually really cute.
Neat! So the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot, the erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker, answers to the name Polly. Added to the court record.
Too bad, all she can say is hello.
Is that so?
Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words?
I guess there are clues somewhere here. Check the fish paintings. Wow, there are lots of various fish. Wow, there's lots of various fish in God Lake, aren't there?
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Oh, I'm shocked.
Potentially, yes.
Wow, he has a television in here too. But we're not talking about... Oh wait, this is an old game. They had
Yes.
big television.
This was normal back then.
Yeah. Look, a little safe. It's locked.
Did she try to break... Let me steal from you.
Is it a metal detector? Oh no, fishing pool.
This fishing pole looks expensive.
Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. That looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, drink hot cocoa.
I don't think the clients would appreciate that.
I would.
And what, talk about murders?
You're a party pooper, Nick.
Yes, also I wanted to learn about the food on the table, but...
Same, but we're not
Games
getting
being
there.
a hater.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly. Squawk.
It was cute.
Miles found a new friend.
That's adorable.
Polly so far I think is my favorite character. Looks like a kitchen unit, it's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
True.
Here. Oh yeah, true.
Well, yeah.
That's...
That wasn't nearly as insightful as I hoped.
I thought the fish would be the secret
Yeah.
words.
Oh!
Oh no, at least unlocked Polly. So we just had to check with Polly.
Yeah.
Look, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Oh, so Polly's gonna be the witness. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228. Squawk.
Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
Polly, best character.
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in the little heist schemes. While he's sleeping. Can you actually open it now?
Little safe. Locked.
Okay, so she doesn't actually remember, but she just got the code. Thank you.
Maybe in court we're going to open it.
Talk to him again? Present something? No clues here.
I wanted to click the parrot again.
Holly.
Okay, nothing new. Well, what do we present to him?
I have no idea. The gun.
The murder
That's
picture
clearly the
didn't
first
do
thing you
anything.
want to see when somebody is asleep.
Well, we can try. The picture itself didn't do anything.
No, this doesn't do anything either.
No, listen here, Keith.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah. Should we go through it again, or?
Polly? Give him his bird. I've fallen asleep standing up a couple times. Same. Annoyingly, I've done it in trains on my commute. Which was bad because I would stand there, I would close my eyes, I would fall asleep, and then I would like sink down on my legs because, you know, I'm sleeping. And I would wake up and I would shoot straight up again, and then people would look at me funny, and then I wanted to sink through the ground because of shame.
I think I've only had that happen to me once, but falling or being able to fall asleep like standing or something is a skill you learn in the military, no?
I would think so. I don't think we have whatever it takes, Tifa.
Should we just go back now?
I agree. Watching this guy sleep makes me somehow yawn more too. Beach? Or maybe we can talk to Edgeworth now.
Let's first bring back the
Other.
metal thingy. Here.
There you go. Back to police department. Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
How did you mention it? Didn't he say he had a meeting to go to?
Ah, that's alright. Let's come back later. I guess that means the metal detector is ours now. Okay, that wasn't it either. Grossberg's law offices? Haven't been there in a while?
Oh, there actually is something there.
Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. No, because tomorrow's the next day of a trial. But anyway.
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right, I'll behave.
Oh dear.
Now we have the standards. Maybe that already was enough to trigger stuff?
Nope. I think there's still something with witness.
Let's first check the woods again. She's still there? Yes, she is. Oh, we can't move.
No, you can only go there from the beach. Which is kinda weird, but...
But what do we still need to do? Oh.
I have no idea, but we gotta do something. Well, start presenting. Show him your badge. There we go.
That's a lawyer's badge.
Real quick, because I froze for a second, I moved my arm. I don't know if you could hear, but Tifa was like... on the enter button.
Get rid of the dots.
Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it. Well, yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith!
No, I'm the lawyer of spaghetti.
Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Mac either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us. A lawyer, Please, mister? Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
Is it normal to bargain with investigators and lawyers like this?
What's that? When this case is over and done, you take over my pasta shop. You'll run the wet noodle.
We can't promise that. Let's be honest here.
We can give it to Larry.
I can't make that promise.
Larry can run the wet noodle.
Please, no.
Is that any way to treat your old man? You want my help? You've come to the wrong man. Oh no, now he's grumpy.
Not to mention he still thinks we're his kids. Again. Maybe we should just lie and say we'll run his shop? Okay, we promise.
Nick, you sure about this?
I feel bad about this. Hey, anything to get this case solved? Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was it that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly!
Hello, hello, squawk. He's talking to a bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Show him every single piece of evidence we have.
Then...
Unless you have a better idea.
Let's go through it again. Fell asleep.
He fell asleep.
Now he wakes up. He fell asleep.
Look at this autopsy report that's technically classified, but who cares, right?
Then he wakes up.
Oh.
Yep. I've seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith.
Yes?
It's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this?
Yep. The other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes?
He also works for a cheat hotline.
I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. What?
Show him again.
Seen this? You know something?
Okay, show him the next thing then. Oh my god. Or maybe this unlocked another talk option. Let's do that first.
Can I have a look?
I am the smartest person in the world. How did I figure this out?
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep.
I hate it when it gets really dark during the day. It was after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang!
Okay.
A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say?
Yep.
I forgot.
Polly will remember.
I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Well, yep. That kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out his face.
Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really?
Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Also, I don't think he should be allowed as a witness in his state.
Oh, we should be asking the parent.
Maya, maybe we should be leaving. That's you.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk. The fuck? Don't forget DL6. Squawk.
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Squawk. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Mr. I mean, Dad. Wake up. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
he locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe we should ask Detective Gumshoe. Why do I have a feeling that that guy is somehow very related to that? And then he turns out to be Mia and Maya's dad.
I sort of doubt that.
Back to the police department because we need Gumshoe. There he is. Hey pal, a long time no see.
Still gotta return his metal detector.
You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gord Lake? Oh yeah? The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... I was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotto hard yesterday. As for who he is, I have absolutely no idea. He is Robert Hammond.
That could actually be.
But Robert Hammond is the victim.
Oh, never mind. Could not be. Sounds suspicious.
But I have a feeling that there's going to be some bigger twist with him. And he knows about the DL6 incident. So.
Well, he's connected, but how?
Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Uh-huh. We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think it has something to do with his current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. How about the fact that our mutual friend is in danger of being wrongfully found guilty of something he supposedly didn't do? What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident? That incident? DL6? What? Here we go, flashback. Don't forget. Again, Polly best character. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would he... but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
How else would he know? You good there?
No,
Maybe sitting the way you did wasn't too good for too long?
Very stiff.
Remember how at the beginning I made fun of the fact that I have to not move too much because my chair is squeaking?
I was sitting super tense for some reason.
It's okay, Tifa, it's just a video game. Polly is okay. Polly gets all the virtual crackers.
I'm glad.
I getcha. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. We just said that! Through where's the station's records room? And I'll give you special permission to go and find what you need.
Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. He doesn't even bring the file to us. He just tells us, yeah, just whatever, just do whatever you want. Like, none of this seems legally sound.
Wow, it's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick.
15 years ago, both me and Ashworth were 9 years old. We were almost through a 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll get the right file.
Everything? Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Oh, found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
Oh, oh, that's cute. The game got released in 2001, but it's set in 2016. They got a lot of things wrong about how the world would be 15 years later. But how would you know in hindsight, right? So in 2 days the case is closed. Good thing there's 2 days left in our trial. The incident took place in the elevator of a district courthouse.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day.
Oh, that's how that's connected.
Part of a court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. That's rough.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
Is that the detention center post guy?
No, it's not. Different face.
True, he doesn't stare. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours!
That would be scary like that in the dark.
Yeah. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
Imagine just reading the file out to her without letting her clue you in. He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So, Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. But then there were 4 people.
Why 4?
Well, in the picture we saw there was a policeman with him.
Well, that was probably not a policeman, but the guy who shot him.
Okay, so if Miles is one person, the police guy is one of them.
I don't think there was a police guy in the picture in this case, though.
Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive today, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
From the angle of a bullet and other evidence, it could have not been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Just like... wait, no. Now it was 3 times, right? The gun in this case had been shot 3 times.
Yeah, I think so. Well, one person went, oh, I heard like 3 shots, but 1 shot was the valve, I think. So shot
No,
twice.
3 shots, 2 bangs, 1 bullet. I remember being mad about that too last week, but where have I heard that before? Huh. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it.
The man arrested as a suspect...
Oh, sorry.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was... somebody, because Tifa skipped the line and I can't read it over there. I remember Yami something.
It will come up again.
He was a clerk in the court apparently.
See? He's not a policeman.
Oh, so the person on the right is Miles. Okay.
So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
Yanni Yogi.
I love the name Yogi.
Thank you. I saw only a flash for like 2 frames of it, but it looked like Yami Yugi, like Yu-Gi-Oh!
See? Close.
Get your hands off the keyboard. No, seriously.
Yes, I'm not.
You have 2 choices. Either you get your hand off the enter button or I'm
It's
taking
not
the
even
entire
on the
keyboard.
enter button. I'm on the buttons next to it.
Yeah, but if you just breathe out too hard, you skip my line.
Go. It's a timer thing.
Why do I feel like you're threatening me with your finger right now? I feel very threatened right now. My ability to perform.
Skip.
I'll skip you. I hope the newer games later give you an option to go back in the text. Oh dang, you're faster than I thought. What can I say except we're not that slow. Welcome back, Mortal. How's packing going for you?
All packed up.
Well, for you and Groundhog. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond. The victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. That's the boat rental guy. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. That's the boat rental guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think.
Okay, so we found him. Just dropped Groundhog
off at home. Just dropped Groundhog off at home and got her stuff unpacked. About to drive home now. Very good.
That went quite fast then.
Yeah.
Didn't have that much to pack then.
Well, yeah, it's like the dorm stuff. It's not like a whole household.
That is true.
Still
it's
a
not
lot
like you
to
can
do,
fit that much in there. But nice. Glad you guys got that taken care of.
Yeah. Drive safe, please.
Indeed.
I've noticed in Dual Destinies there is a log with all the previously spoken text in it.
We don't need that.
We need to get to... Wait, Dual Destiny is one of the 3DS games, right? That's
You're overreacting.
There is no overreacting to you skipping lines. Any reaction you're getting out of me from you doing that is actually me underreacting to it.
Oh, go on.
How did it this line? He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. What do you mean you don't know?
Traumatized.
What do you mean you don't know? He's been in an earthquake that then made the lights go out and the elevator be stuck and caused one person in there to have brain damage and his dad to end up dead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I see plenty of things that could impact a person there.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need?
Okay.
So the case file.
Everything.
Dual Destinies is the 5th game. Oh no. We need to bring out the other games and port them to Steam and stuff. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Objection!
Objection to what?
Are you objecting to my request for Capcom to release more of the games on other platforms? If so, why?
Yes. Please save.
Edgeworth Investigations 5. Okay.
Oh, what's Dual Destiny
Dual
then?
Destiny is Ace Attorney 5.
Save.
It's not chronologically the 5th game in the franchise. Did you save?
Yep. Going.
Dun 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 dun.
Triple saving, just in case.
It doesn't count if you do it off screen.
I feel like it counts.
I at least want them to port the 4th game on Jack to voice both Gavins. Okay, first of all, one Gavin is plenty for me to voice, but there's 2 Gavins. That sounds like twins, I guess? Twin shenanigans?
It sounds like it could be interesting.
Which sounds very confusing.
And confusing, yes.
I'm assuming they also look very similar. I would Google it, but spoilers probably.
Clavier.
I mean, I said it as clavier as well, but I'm pretty sure it's like clavier or something. If you have it as a name.
I don't think that's an actual name, is it?
Or clavier.
That sounds kind of badass.
I know,
That's
right?
more like anime video game.
It could be a Pokemon. Clavier.
Wait, isn't there... What's that Pokemon with the blades called?
Cyber?
No, the one that got released in Pokemon.
Cleaver.
Oh, never mind. Cleaver,
Close,
Clavier.
but no cigar.
It's just a wrong pronunciation, basically.
Ace Attorney's two hot blondes. Okay. Nope, he's just German. That's... Speaking from experience, being German is very similar to being a Pokemon. I mean, I also evolved at level 36.
You're not even 36 yet.
In age, but my level is higher. Age does not equal level, Tifa.
We can argue about that.
It's a common misconception. He's fake German though, so he's Austrian.
That was quite bad.
For those of you that don't know, in Austria they also speak German, but with a really weird accent. I mean, to Germans.
It's heavier.
Yeah, it sounds really weird. Actually, I can give you one line in both German and Austrian, Vienna Austrian German, to show you, to make you hear the difference. Give me your hand. German. Küsse die Hand, gnädige Frau. You know the courtesy thing, like to kiss somebody's hand. It's very archaic. So that was German. Now in Viennese Austrian German, küss die Hand, gnädige Frau. You heard the difference? I find Austrian German, especially the accent of the dialect of the people around the capital, Vienna,
it takes some getting used to.
It makes me think I'm in a film on a TV show. Because it doesn't sound like common to me, I guess. Like I didn't grow up near that, so it's like...
Well, that's the thing with
it seems weird.
Accents and stuff, no?
Yeah, but the first time I paid attention and heard the difference between, let's say, American accents and like British and Australian, it's like, yeah, no, that's the same language. Maybe they have a few words that are different, but generally I can understand the people. Unless they're Irish. I'm sorry. I love Ireland. It's a wonderful place. I've never met a single asshole from Ireland, so you're cool for as far as I'm concerned. But when people have a very thick Irish accent, I cannot understand you. I'm sorry. It's me. It's not you.
You already have a problem with accents from people from London. When it comes to English accent or British.
When they mumble all of their words like they're trying to be 2020s rappers, yes. I like it when people pronounce their words. I know I'm not the best at that myself, but I believe usually I'm clear enough that people understand me.
Well, you're better in American English than you are in British English.
I can talk British. No, I don't. Also,
I'm talking about more like understanding. You have way more difficulty with...
Yes. Hair, forehead. How? Oh, now we need to play through all the Ace Attorney games, Tifa. I want to see how you can make hair, forehead into like a phrase. How would that even become a catchphrase? Like, I'm confused and.
Well, you want to see my hair, forehead? You can, of course, you can make that into a catchphrase.
Not her forehead. Not... Yeah, but how? How did this come into being?
It's Sir Forehead.
But how?
It doesn't matter how.
It's just his favorite insult. Okay, this.
It's like calling people a grape.
I'm looking at the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy banner in the Steam library. He doesn't have a huge forehead. I mean, he could be talking to a different character for all I know, but maybe one day we will find out. Also, Ranger, thank you, but I'm speaking clear enough for you. That means something to me. It really does. Also, you are hydrating a lot. Did setting up your PlayStation 5 make you this thirsty?
It's hard work.
I believe it. I mean, if a thing is as huge as you said, it's probably taller than you. Short people jokes. Where?
Let
Tifa.
me have a look if we have...
I don't even get to say whole sentences anymore.
But I know you're going to, and I can say...
Yes,
no,
Tifa, is there somebody for us to rate? There is a way we do things here, and you do not... I'm getting so agitated, I mis-swallowed my own spit. And we do not trust the process.
No, Jack, there is not someone to rate, so we're just gonna call it a night.
And that's how it is. Decide to give Olivia the PS4 when we move so it can be hers and we can play games together. That is really sweet.
Yes, it is.
The bigger question is, will Olivia still let you play with her PS4? I hope she will. She seems really nice.
It will all be Olivia's, like the Switch, the PS4, the PS5.
Isn't that how it works in a family though?
Kind of.
All of mine is yours and all of yours is mine too.
No, just all of yours is mine.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe so. It's not much of a spoiler since it's the name of a game, but Ace Attorney 4 follows a different protagonist. Oh, that's the younger looking guy, right? With, I believe,
The
short
other
hair.
one.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Apollo Justice, am I right? That's his name? I think I've seen that.
Wasn't that its own game?
I think you also got a spin-off. I'm not sure about that. But I think... Yes! I remembered something that I read years ago. Yes!
Currently playing a Buzz Lightyear game. She can do it. She plays games better than we do sometimes.
Probably, yeah. Looks like an old PS2 or 1 game. Shouldn't you know? Where did the game come from? Did she buy it herself? Did it just suddenly materialize in the room? Like...
But she's playing it on the PS4. But look-wise...
Oh, like that. Okay.
Where did she get this game? Was it free at the toy
Tifa,
store?
I'm overthinking. I cannot immediately tell whether it was meant as like, oh, the game is new, but it looks really old.
But it's, you know what?
It's one of the PS Plus games.
Never mind.
Okay. Are they scraping the bottom of the barrel so much that they give movie tie-ins now? PS Plus current.
They have stuff like Legend of Dragoon in there. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. So they go all the way back.
Kind of a bit like what Nintendo's doing. Some
Yeah.
emulation games.
Yeah, true. Trying to look it up and I cannot find it. They put in Blade Dancer Lineage of Light. I thought I'm the only person that remembers that this game even exists.
Well, now more people will get to it.
I don't think anybody will play it now either, because it's not the greatest game. Like,
I think you'd be
believe
surprised how many people go through those games.
I believe that franchise got like 2 games on the PSP and 1 on the Vita, but never anything other than that. Awesome emulation stuff. I maintain that every single one of the 3 big publishers of hardware, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, should find a way to give you emulation, backwards compatibility or whatever of older games in perpetuity. We have the technology. Why are they not all doing it? Same with Nintendo, with the Nintendo Switch Online thing, like drip feeding us old games. I understand why you do it, so that people stay subscribed, but give them to us. Give us the games.
They're doing it. Just in waves. You don't have time to play through all of them at the same time anyway.
I do.
No,
I will make them time. I will buy multiple Switches and multiple TVs just so I can do that.
I don't
But
think
please,
so.
Nintendo, give us more games. Please.
But you do know what time it is?
It's time to say that it has scenes from Toy Story 2. Tyregola's rescuing Woody. Then I'm guessing it's Toy Story 2. That would make sense.
No, it's a Buzz Lightyear game.
Toy Story 2 PlayStation. It is...
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Yes, That seems about right.
It reminds me a bit of Katamari, but with a little Buzz Lightyear.
You're saying that because there's a screenshot here of Buzz Lightyear standing in the kid's room and everything being huge, which is similar to the beginning of most Katamari games. Where you
but even like the rooms and stuff give me older Katamari vibes.
You know what game I was wanting to maybe one day stream with you?
Katamari?
No, Toy Commander.
Doesn't ring a bell.
It was a Dreamcast game, and they wanted to back then already bring a Windows version, and that got cancelled unfortunately. And they wanted to make a sequel, but the company went out of business, so that also never happened. But Toy Commander was one of the early Dreamcast games, and it was about... Basically, the backstory is you're a kid and you play with toys, and then there's this evil guy and you have to do missions and you get to play like different toys. Like an airplane, and you get to fly around and shoot things, and everything is toys or like kid stuff. Kind of like an action game in the same sense of like Yoshi's Woolly World or Crafted World. But everything is like household objects and toys in that case. It was pretty cool at the time. I don't know if it holds up. I haven't played it in 20 years, I think, something like that.
It looks so cool, I love it, then you should play it too.
Exactly. Grab the controller from Olivia, wrestle it out of her hands, play for
Oh no, Olivia, you have to go to bed early. Oh, what a shame.
This is enough game time for today. Daddy needs to play with Buzz. Do it. Or don't. Tifa? Do you have any more wisdoms to share with the world?
I do not have any wisdoms to share with the world.
Press the button.
Pressing.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We'll be back on Sunday with the next day of episode 4 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. See you then. Bye!
Bye!